Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing this afternoon? So, I decided to do a little shop my stash video while I'm waiting for my Sephora stuff to come. I do have a little haul, a little Ulta haul for the first time I've ever shopped online for Ulta. My stuff is here already for that, but I want to do a separate video for that with you guys. So right now I just want to do a quick little shop my stash video, just kind of using some stuff I haven't used in a while. So if you like videos like that from me, but also let me know what you like me to do in future videos as best I can. Right now, just keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for my little channel. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be out of the bathroom soon. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so as you can probably tell, I am looking very tired and almost tore up from the floor up, but we're going to keep it pushing. I have a lot of stuff I got to study, so I'll be trying to make some more videos as best I can throughout this week and probably a little bit of next week because I have finals, and you guys know if y'all are back in school or in school, you know how that is. So right now I do have a eyeshadow what do you call it, a corrector on my eyes, because I want to start with my eyes first. And you guys know my favorite. This is the e.l.f. Putty Color Corrector. Love this. I'm literally scraping the bottom of this thing. If you guys know, this is become one of my holy grails. I think I have a little bit left on the sides I'm grabbing, but I like to clean these out a lot. But when you finish with this, you can also use your eye cream or anything else that you want in these little containers. So I do save these after I'm finished with them. So that's just a little note if you haven't thought about that already. So I recently came across some foundations that I have, and I've been trying to organize through a lot. So, and concealers I have separated, and I have like a little section for concealers. Lord, I can't even talk. This is telling you how tired I am. Forgive me for that. But anyway, I have like a section of concealers, and I have like all my foundations. And with all the foundations that have come out and things that I've tested, and then some I like, and then something I had to go back to because I'm testing new, it just kind of get lost in the sauce. So I want to bring these certain items back out because I do like them. I do have enjoyed them. So I don't know if you guys remember the brand Cover FX. I saw this on, this is the concealer. I saw this on Instagram the first time, and there was a young lady who did a whole little look with it and showing the product. I thought it was really pretty, and it looked like skin, and I'm all about like a skin finish, natural skin finish, and I love that. So when it had like a little link, sometimes what do you mostly do? You click on that link and see how much it is. Is it a sale? What's going on? How much is it? So I can't remember how much I was, but for a normal price, I wound up getting a discount off of it. But I have used this the first few times. I think I used it, I want to say a good 3 or 4 times before I got like another drugstore foundation and stuff. But this is really good that I remember. And this is, what shade is this? The concealer. I have the foundation also, but this is a skin, discovered. I guess how it's. Oh my goodness! They write these things so small. It's Skin Coverage Long Wear Concealer, and I also have the foundation, which we'll also be using again too. And I have the shade D3 if you guys are still using this. It's long wear concealer. I cannot say what is Skin Discovered. It's a discovered. Yeah, not discovered, but discovered, because it just covers. Let's just put it on. Oh my goodness. You guys know the tea. Ooh, this is very creamy. I'm going to do my eyes first today. Where's my lucky brush? I feel like with some of these products that we forget about, or maybe we're still using, it gets kind of lost in the sauce, so to speak. So I kind of want to bring these back out. I like using a lot of my old stuff and mix in with the new stuff because I like using them up. And sometimes you don't even need to find buying new foundations unless you just want to, test them out. But I am a big lover of foundations. I don't have a lot, but I have a lot. You know what that means? So if you know what that means, you have a lot of foundations, but you kind of go back to maybe one or two true foundations that you like, and just like maybe one or two concealers you just kind of reach for all the time, and kind of give you a second guess on what is my favorite concealer. Leave your comment, your answer in the comments. I'm curious to see so far. Just for future little videos, if you know my favorite concealer at this moment, which I love, is my L'Oreal True Match Concealer. That is a holy grail. That's my favorite. But I figured I would switch it up with you guys. I don't know if I'm making any sense at this moment. But yeah, I love good concealers, good coverage concealers. So I didn't want to quite use that one again. I wanted to break out some other ones and try to get use out of them. So we got that one on, and it seems to be good coverage so far. Not much coverage because I didn't put a lot on, but not bad. I think it's, for me, I like my foundation and the concealer, then put everything over it. So I think I'm going to do it that way, because that's like how I approach things with my eye makeup. So I like to shake up my foundation. If you have old foundations, this is the packaging. Almost looks like a Urban Decay one. But if you have foundations that's been sitting around a lot or anything, don't forget to shake them up, because a lot of things, their foundations always get kind of separated. So you want to make sure you're shaking it up if it hasn't expired or anything. Kind of shake them up and then kind of use them. The oils and all the pigments and everything, they get kind of congealed together. And a lot of times you can tell if it's too old, how oily it is. And so usually that's your time to throw it away. So I happen to like this foundation. I just have not used it. So this is the packaging. It almost looks like a Urban Decay kind of thing. If you still have that, use that out if you're not using it already. I'm just going to use a little bit. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Lord, we're just in a mess over here. Okay, I'm just going to use a little bit of this foundation and tap this over my eyes. Like so. So how are you guys doing out there? I hope everything is well. I am in a big tizzy, I guess you could say. I am studying anatomy and physiology, and we're coming close to the end of this month, and then we have a final on the 4th. So yeah, I'm tired, and we have to cover all 16 chapters, and usually we're doing about 3 to 4 chapters at a time. Yeah, wonderful for me. So that's a lot of memory, and we have a lot of vocabulary words on top of that. Oh my goodness. I mean, can you say ouch? So yeah, ouch. Next up, I do want to kind of set my eyes a little bit before I go with my chosen eyeshadow palette. So I want to come back to this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection. I like this alright, but I have not used it in a little while. Personally, because I thought it was a little too light for me. And this is like the only shade that they had was the translucent one. So I didn't think they had like a peachy tone or like a butter yellow or something. But I got this one, and it's a good powder, but I just kind of strayed away from it and been using some other ones. So I'm just taking a little bit in this cap right here. So we are going to just set the eyes and work with that. Ooh. Alright, a little bit of this goes a long way, so I'm not going to do too much. Alright, just kind of set that down just a little bit. Alright, be right back. Okay, one of my lights has just gone out. Oh my gosh. Really? Well, that's just no fun. Anyway, I'm going to try to hurry this up. So, the chosen palette I have got is this. This is makeup what is it? Not Makeup Revolution. This is Revolution. I want to say it's Revolution Beauty Ultimate Nudes. And this is in like shade medium. So these are like plum shades. I got this when I was on vacation last year, I want to say. And these are some really pretty plummy shades. So because it's springtime, I still wanted to kind of see if I like this again. So it's just really pretty colors. If you have colors like this, it almost makes me think of Huda. So I think that's kind of the inspiration here. So we're going to do a little looky here. A little looky see what we can come up with as quickly as possible before my other light goes out. So I'm going to take this shade right there, a little mauve shade, and we are going to go to it. So I wish I had a little music to play for you guys, but I don't at the very moment. So I'm just going to put it like over my crease and all over my eye. So this is going to be a little berry feels. I wonder how I'm going to name this sort of, I don't know. What should I name this? Like I have the berry feels, sharp mustache berry feels. Because I think what I've kind of picked out is leading that way. So we'll see. By the title, you'll kind of understand. Oh my goodness, I think I'm having an off day, but don't we all? Just a lot is on the mind today. Lots of chapters, and we got one test coming up for like the school stuff. I have like a chapter 12, 13, and then we're skipping a chapter. Then we got 16, 12, 13, 14, and 16 chapter. And in my anatomy class, so that's 4 chapters we have that we're studying for. Plus there's a test on each test, or a test on each chapter. Plus, because we're kind of grouping all these 2 chapters together, so like we had 12 and 13, we had a test on each. We kind of grouped that for homework. And then we have labs to do. We had to take care of that. Then we have chapter 14 and 16. We have to do each chapter for that. Then we got labs for that. So we have to do all that, and I've already finished all the labs. So it's like the chapter test I'm working on, and that usually, depending on how many questions there are, and there's usually about 4 or 5 questions for each one question. So it's like one question, you got 4 or 5 questions. Then you got 2, 4 or 5 questions, then 3, so on, you know. So it could be 38 or 45 questions. You're pretty much be doing this at a long time. So they kind of guesstimate these things as like maybe, I don't like, 58 minutes to take, but they do allow you to take it at a certain time, to take your own time, because it is open book. But still, some things you just know and remember, and then you got to remember for like the bigger test, because that's the 29th. I'll let you guys know how that comes out, if you want to know. And then that's the test we get 12, 13, 14, 16. That is all one test, and that's like maybe, she'll probably do about another 80 questions on that. So just testing that, and then we have to do like one other day for like a review, because we're doing a review for the other chapters that we haven't visited in a while, but everything's kind of linking together. So yeah, wonderful, wonderful times. And we just yesterday we just did a review for chapter 1 through 4. So that's like 4 chapters, and then we got a Friday review for and usually I don't work on Friday. I work like every other weekend. So this weekend I'm off, thank goodness. So of my other job, and so it's just Friday morning. We have to be back at the school till like for 9:30, which is normally when my class starts. So we have like 9:30, and it's probably going to be about 10 o'clock, 10:15 or so, because we have to cover another 3 chapters. So it's 5, 6, 7, and 8. No, that's 4 chapters. So we have to cover 5 through 8. Those chapters we're going to go and get our notes for that. Then I just come home and I can't sleep, although I need to rest because we work 12 hours, and then coming home to change shoes and then go back to school and get ready for, class. We got another chapter. We just finished chapter 14. Kind of going on the slides. It's a thing. So, before this video gets any longer, I'm gonna try to hurry this little eyeshadow look, and I just kind of breeze right through this. Let me just do one eye, and then I'll finish the other eye off camera. So we just got that one shade. I don't know if you can kind of see or not, but it's a really pretty light lavender. Ooh, your girl is tired right now. Very, very. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's a little bit deeper of a mauve. I like these pretty mauve colors. So we're gonna put that right in the crease. Right there in the crease right there. And then I'm gonna fan it out and bring it right on in, sort of halfway. Keep it in the crease. So you guys, I'm so sorry for not kind of giving you more videos. It's just your girl is studying so much. Not sleeping is good. Although sleep, who is she? I don't know. She has left the building. She's trying to come back and find her way, but you know, it's like zombie world or some kind of world. I don't know what world we're in, but oh my goodness. All I can tell you is just Jesus take the wheel. But we gonna make it. We are gonna make it. It's like with this tutorial. Y'all bear with me. If I'm not making any sense, y'all just bear with me. It's just one of those times. So far, oh dear, sorry, we're shaking. It's even making the camera shake. Oh, he's getting the feels too. All right. I don't have foundation on right now. That's why we're gonna do the eyes up first. So we're just kind of buffing that shade into the crease and outer ways. So I'm kind of like taking it here and fanning it out a little bit, and just kind of windshield wipers. I really wish y'all could see that. It's just not giving. Maybe you can kind of see it. I don't know. Can you? You can see a little difference, but it's pretty. Trust me. It's pretty. And this is sort of a naturalish light. Can I? Yeah. Oh, well, got natural light. Trying to do a little bright light because my other light just went out. Isn't that just wonderful? So, okay. Got a little pinkish there. I'm trying not to be too long before you. So, let's see. I think I want to dip into, use another brush. I want to do a little bit of deepness out here. So I think we're going to go into this little deep plum here. And I'm going to use a little bit of that. And kind of stamp it. So you guys can see what I'm doing here. You can do a really pretty spring look with this with berry tones. So, yeah, just using kind of an angled brush. Maybe I would take enough up there. We're just going to do a little fan out there, so keeping it right on the edge. And let it blend with those colors. Keep it in the crease. So let me just blend this before we have a little lack of time before I get to the other eyes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I kind of built that up just a little bit. It still is a little bit warm, but not too heavy. You know, with deep colors like that, you can get really heavy with it. So just kind of keeping that blended. And then I think I want to use, we're going to bring some lightness into it, but I think I want to use like a, kind of torn between that shade. I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's very soft. These are very soft colors, which is a very light pewter purple. Or this shade, that shade right there, which is very soft. That one's a little bit deeper. And again, they look about the same, really. It's a little bit different finish. I don't know. Let's use this one, bottom shade. I kind of want to use that one. We're going to use my finger for it, because it does have a little bit of shimmer in it. So I want to put that right at the end. Yeah, that's pretty. Kind of have that overlap a little bit. Alright, let's see what we can do. Just kind of bring that in, because I want to do another color on the lid. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys could see that. My goodness, I'm still trying to get better with these lighting and the colors here. Alright, I like that. It's a little bit, almost like a mauve glitter, I want to say. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that a little bit? It looks like something. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think we need to go in with another shade. I'm gonna do I want to do, let's go in with this one, because it's a little bit of bronzy, like a little bronzy pink. Should we mix them? I think we need to mix them. Nothing wrong with mixing. Yeah, let's mixy just a little bit. I want a little bright shade in that middle. I'm gonna use a brush this time. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know if you guys can see that at all. You might see like a little highlight there. But in person it's very, almost like a burgundy orange, I guess. Huh. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. There we go. So it's giving a little bit of like, almost like a really coppery burgundy, I want to say. Oh, I really wish I could give y'all a little bit better coverage here. Oh, we are working on that, folks. We are working on it. Okay, so far I'm liking that. Little springy, little something different. I feel like I need to work this out, but so give me 1 second. Okay, so sorry about that for the long haul. Maybe in just a few minutes for you guys, but I have been just trying to play around with these colors. This palette is not very good for me. It takes a while to build up pigment, but it's not that it's not there, it's just not there. This palette is pretty, but I feel like these colors are running in together. The only shade really, besides the, oh, well, just drop everything. Well, sorry to say, but two of them just fell out and came out after I dropped it. So, what maybe it just wasn't meant for me to keep or to have. But this little shade that was one, which there's a little bit left, yeah, it was probably the only almost lighter shade that was giving me a little shimmer that I like, but not much to really write home about. So I'm not too upset about this. But if you have colors like this and it works for you, maybe it's just these particular tones. I mean, I love berry and plums on my eyes, but this one just wasn't giving me anything. So I had to dip. I used it, but I had to dip into a Wet n Wild palette, and I had to dip into this shade here and kind of do a little bit on the ends where I want a little more smokiness. And this palette is the Lights Off palette from Wet n Wild. If you want me to do a makeup, another eyeshadow situation, let me know with this. So, wow, it's been a minute. Okay, so yeah, this is Wonder Why I Kept. This is something I got on in Myrtle Beach, and this was at Marshall's. So, and this was how much? $3.99. I could kind of tell, I can understand it, but this, not for me. So, I don't feel too heartbroken. Let's move it on. So, let's get into the rest of the under eyes, because we're going to keep it pushing as quick as possible. It's already a late video. Where did you go? Concealer. Okay, so I almost hit the wrong button here, people. So we're going to go in with, should I use the rest of my corrector? Yes, I should. Let's just use this right on up, honey. All right, we're going to take what's left of this, and we're going to just call it Bob's your uncle. I don't know whoever says that, but I kind of feel you right now. Put a little bit of that under the eye, because we need to correct some of these circles. But hopefully this look will come together. It's just looking little piecey parts. Very articulative. Broken down all around. But we're going to get it to look like it's sound. Alrighty. So, we're going to blend this girl out. Let's do a little bit around the mouth, whatever's left, because this is what we do. Filling in the little crevices. And take my little finger and just kind of smooth her out right under the eye. A little bit of there. Just kind of lightly smoothing and tapping to blend up under there. Alright, I'm going to take this sponge and kind of soften it because we don't want it to look like it's creasing so bad. Alrighty. Let's take, how's that looking? A little bit decent, but you know. Working in a small space, I tell you, if you're like in a small apartment and you're working in a tiny place, how do you do it? I know New York has it, so maybe we need to we need to talk. I'm going to take the same concealer, put it right there, and right there. Like to highlight those points. I'm going to take another brush here, or well, before I do that, let's just take the sponge, you know. Let's keep it going. A little bit under that eye. Just looking at my little mirror over here. Just got a little simple Dollar Tree mirror here. And we're just going to blend her up together. And kind of give this a little push going up because we have very slanty eyes. So you want to give your eyes a little lift. You know, give yourself a little lift without the surgery. That's what we like to do. Alright, this is pretty decent coverage, like maybe medium-ish coverage. Something like that. A little bit medium-ish coverage, which I sometimes don't mind, so I don't need a lot. But let's go on with this foundation. I'm going to use my little e.l.f. Little sponge, little foundation top and a little powder part on the end. You guys know. Alright. Oh my goodness, it's a video. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess you're kind of seeing what the stress video looks like. The stress version. Alright, we are going to use a little bit of that. Spread her a little around. We did not use very much. But we are going to just push it on together. Kind of tap. And blend. And then circle all around. Just covering up some good spots. I like this foundation. It's kind of a matte foundation, but it's not like too matte. It's a skin finish, I want to say, foundation. So I like that. And it's not heavy at all. It's very lightweight. I tend to like a lot of lightweight foundations. I can usually tell because I have normal to oily skin when something is very heavy and just is, you know, too much, even with the little bit that I use. So sometimes it just get really heavy. My skin can just feel like it's just so weighted down. So you don't want to get anything that's too heavy. I don't like that. So I'm just going to use just a little bit more on my little tip of my sponge here. And we're just going to dab right in those other little places where we just need to go blend in. Alright. Just kind of blend in those brush marks right there. You can use this foundation with a sponge or a brush. I like to use both sometimes, or a lot of times really. Alright. You guys have probably seen how I blend out foundation, so I will skip this part and be right back. Okay, so we got that blended. I like it a lot. Before I do powder under my eyes, I wanted to revisit this Milani, my cream bronzer. So it's been a minute since I used this, a long minute. So I wanted to kind of bring it back out because I have been enjoying a lot of other cream bronzers and just other things. So I want to bring this back out. Okay, so I'm just going to dip in with my little brush here. Had to switch it from my little bronzer brush. A little bit of that. It's still kind of moist. Not a bad thing. Lightly dap on my hand. And we're going to just warm up the face just a little bit. I like this foundation a lot. I don't know why I quit using it. But I'm going to have to put that in rotation a lot. And it's very lightweight, so it just doesn't feel like you have a lot on your face. Which that's what I enjoy. But this bronzer, why am I stop using all my stuff? And you realize you got good products in here, and it's drugstore, some of them. And it's like, I need to use a lot of this. But then, honestly, because I work in the hospital and I'm an aide, I try to wear makeup every now and then, but honey, I wind up sweating like crazy. I do have like a Murad kind of moisturizer that helps control the oils. So I do have that. So that kind of helps a lot. But when I'm wearing masks going in other rooms, you know, you just get a lot going on. So it's just sometimes you don't need to wear makeup. So, but usually if I can wear makeup, I'll try to test like a foundation out and see how long wearing it is for at least 12 hours. I can do that. So that's about as much as I will do, or that I can do. A powder I can test out for 12 hours. Pretty much face products I will test out for like a good amount for 12 hours and see what has good longevity, what still looks like skin after a 12-hour mark, all the things. So eyebrow liners, all the basic stuff, which I happen to like. But that's kind of me right now. But on the whole, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I just wear a lot of sunscreen and a lot of skincare. So that's just kind of where I've been right now. I'll put a little of this bronzer on the end of my nose. Kind of bronze her up, kind of contour. This is a really pretty bronzer as well. So definitely put that back in the rotation. It's like, it still has a good dent inside of it, but like just haven't used it enough. So I'm going to use the butt of my sponge and kind of blend her in. I like doing that. Even though I use a brush, I like just to use that, kind of blend everything in. So it looks very seamless. Alright, we're going to get through this video as quick as possible. And it's only in the 30-minute range right now. Oh my lordy, I'm so sorry guys. Alright, very, very nice, very warming. Like it. Now you can see the eyes come to life a little bit. My goodness, it's a time. Anywho, I have two blushes I want to show you. Okay, so I have the two blushes here. I have not used in a while. And this one, both of them are e.l.f., of course. And I have a color called Bold Faced Lilac. That one's here. And I have another one called Copper Etiquette. This one's a really kind of a neutral, deeper peach, I want to say, on me. But I want to kind of mix these two because we have a lot of, you know, deep wine, purplish things happening here because we're not quite finished with that. But I want to kind of use this lilac color for a minute. Let me see. Okay. I realize I haven't set my face yet, but I'm trying to do all my liquids and everything before I do my under eye powders and we can set. So, I'm going to do this lilac-y color, very bold face. I think I'll just kind of dab her on there. Do that one cheek at a time. See what's happening. It's a nice soft lilac. Getting the berry feels. Why not? I don't like taking the blushes up to my eyes. I just honestly don't. But for those of you who do, you can do. It's all right. Oh, I like that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I mean, it's definitely giving something very, very lilac-y. Very nice. Can you see that? Okay, you gotta see a little something coming up there. Oh my. Oh, hair, get out of the way. You can't play today. What in the world? Trying to blend. Alright. We can bring her up a little bit on the temples a little bit. Blend her into that bronzer, if you will. That's what I likes to do. So we don't look like we're two-toned it, you know. Trying to bring it up a little bit. Right there. Like a big kiss on the cheek. Oh, I like that. We're just getting all the warm like you blushed. I like that. Do I want to use the Copper Etiquette in this? Should we? I don't know. Feel like it might ruin the moment. But, you know, let's mix her with just a little bit. Just a little, you know. A little bit right there. A little bit right there, that little Copper Etiquette. Ooh. Let's use the other end of that brush, shall we? All right. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm losing bristles on my brush. And I've had this quite a while, so I mean, ooh. All right. I like it. That little bit goes a long way. Ooh, I like that too. Okay, we can do a little bit right there. Just a very little bit. Still got that little pink coming through. Or that little lilac-y. Let's put a little more lilac-y on you. Because, I mean, still want that little pink right there. All right. Ooh. I don't know if we got blush blindness or anything. Is that what the kitties are calling it now? I like this blended. You know what I mean? Let's use the end of this little brush right here. And blend that up. Blend that in. It's like the other end of that little brush right there. Yeah. Blend that right in there. Bring that on down and around. Alright, we're going to just take the brush, pounce her in, bring her up. Hopefully when we powder, you'll still see a little flush on her. So, on the cheekies. So, I'll probably do the powdering off camera so we can get going. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, it's like a pretty flush. Ooh, I like it. Oh my goodness, I wish y'all could see some color right there. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, let me powder my face, put my brows on, and I'll be right back. Okay, don't have my brows on just yet, but I just wanted to show you what I put under my eyes really quick. I used the LA Girl Pro Setting Brightening Loose Powder in Peach. I used that up under my eyes, so it's a little bit brightening there. And I'm using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. And all over my face, so I'm just kind of taking my sponge and just kind of lightly pressing that in and kind of go over my skin a little bit. You still see a little blush coming through, but I'm going to add a little touch more. Just wanted to show you that really quick. We're almost in a 40-minute video. Lordy have mercy, I need to figure out how to edit. Something fierce, people. Okay, but if you're with me, comment a little grape emoji if there is one, or just some sort of fruit. Let me know you're still there. Okay, that's what we're looking like so far. So let me get back to the brows. Okay, so I got the brows on. You guys remember this, the blast from the past? Do you guys still have it? Or are you using it? What's going on? This is the LA Girl matte bronzer, so we're gonna bring her out. And this is a really pretty one. This is very pretty. I have the GBL 414. So this is Lost in Paradise. This was like the deepest shade. So I bought this on Amazon. And I was surprised that they had it. So I bought it and been liking it. But then I've been using some other stuff. And that kind of got in the way. So we're just kind of revisiting this a little bit. So this is a really, really pretty bronzer as well. So if you guys are still using it, definitely bring her out this summer. You might want a little matte, might want a little glow. But whatever it is, you got a choice now. There's so many bronzers out there. I'm going to have to show, I don't know if I put it out there or not, but I'm going to have to kind of give you all the bronzers I have. To kind of go through them and just show you what my collection is looking like, from cream to powder and all the things. So I have to kind of get with you on that. And one of these days I will do a lip video personally, because I just got all the L'Oreal lip liners. So the new ones, the new lip filler liners. So I have those, so we're going to test those out too together. So stay tuned for that. But this, I just use a very little bit because this is matte and it is warming up the skin a little bit. So this is really, really pretty. Like it, enjoy it, gotta use it more. But I've been loving the CoverGirl one too, so love that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so really quick, before I finish up the eyes, which is just a liner and mascara, I want to use this e.l.f. I haven't used this shade in a little bit because this is the e.l.f. Sheer for blush tint, and you guys know you can use it on your cheeks as well, but I've been using these as a lippy. So So what I'm going to do is just let these, this is, what shade color is this? This is the Plum It Up. So we are plumbing it up today. So I'm just going to use this as a lippy and let it sit while I do the liner. Ooh, oh, is this springtime or is it fall? I don't know. But these are very wet and liquidy. And you don't really have to have a lint liner. But I got that like a gloss on them. Oh, that's pretty, people. Very, very pretty. I do a light lip gloss on top. We're going to let it sit a little bit. Let it dry down a little bit. Ooh. Okay, is this really spring or is this fall? I don't know. But we're going to let that sit on the lips a little bit. And I'm going to do a liner. So the liner I'm going to use is a Rimmel liner. This one has like a little, oh, well, it has like a little smudge brush at the end of it that you can smudge your liner with. And this is something I've had for the longest time. But I'm sure you can find Rimmel in Five Below and stuff like that. So this is a navy blue with like pinks and mauve tones like this. I love doing a blue liner or a gray liner. So I do like playing with colorful liners. So I'm going to use blue on my top. And I'm just going to keep it just on the top layer. I'm not going to do a, you know, waterline or anything. So because we're running very, very long on this video, so I'm so sorry. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do maybe a light mist of a spray and do lashes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so here's the final look. I will tell you what all I did really quick. So I did lightly spray my face with this Hard Candy Look On Lock setting spray all day. Sweat and water resistant. I think I did see this in Walmart, but it was a different color, so I don't know. But this is a really good spray I like. The brows are L'Oreal. It's a pen. The little pen with the little prickly one. Where is it? Where did I find it? Wait a second. It's the Faux Brow. L'Oreal Faux Brow. That's the brows I have on right now. And the, you know about the e.l.f. Blush tint, which I just did line my lips a little bit with the LA Colors lip liner pencil, and this is in the shade, I guess I mixed it in with the Forever Red, so it's kind of coming up a little pink, which I was trying to do a pinky tone in there, but didn't work out, but it's okay. It's a little Forever Red. And I just used a CoverGirl Yummy Gloss in peach, like a peachy shade. This one right here, the Yummy Gloss, and this is love these Yummy Glosses. These are awesome. This, can't tell you which shade it is, but it's a peach tone. You guys will see when you find it in the store. So that's just what's over my lip. It's a glossy. So, I hope you like this long video. I'm so sorry it was long. Just kind of talking with you about what's going on with my life right now. But I'll do another in-depth tutorial, sort of just putting on makeup and talking about that. So this was like a shop my stash, chit-chat, and using some stuff I hadn't used in a while. So without further ado, I'm so sorry this video was so long for you. But if you're still here, drop a couple of fruit emojis or whatever to let me know you're still stuck around. I'm still figuring out how to edit, but hopefully this summer, cross fingers, we will be doing something of that nature. So again, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. Some things work, some things I will be using in the rotation. Oh, and the mascara really quick. Oh my gosh. The Fireworks from Maybelline. One of my favorites, and I almost forgot about it. Oh my gosh, why are we not using these things? The lashes are lashing. They're giving me volume. Love it. Okay, I will see you in my next one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. Bye.